What's up, Warrior? Welcome back to Daily Wisdom. We are in week 2 of a 90-day campaign, a 12-day growth campaign for business. And week 2 is going to be a lot of fun. Today, we're going to be diving into a topic called All Businesses Conversation. If you've ever felt stuck in your business, if you've ever felt like you're at a standstill, if you ever feel anxiety and worry and why aren't things happening for me, you're going to like this one itself. We are in the midst of this growth campaign for an organization that I run called the Warrior Movement. We help people build professional businesses from their phone in a fun, simple way. But this will apply for not just our warriors, this will apply for anybody as well too. And if you're not involved in the Warrior Movement, by the way, I'd love to know, comment below, what kind of business are you involved in? Good morning, good morning. So let's chat about this. What's week 2 all about? Week 1 was all about, and if you miss anything, subscribe to my YouTube, go back, you can watch all the replays. They all build upon each other. Week 1 was getting your mindset right. Week 1 was getting your goals down. Week 1 was making sure that you're latched into your dream. Week 2, we now need to start building up some momentum. And I don't know if you've ever experienced this before, but there's been many times in my business career that I'm sitting there and for some reason, these waves of anxiety come hit me. These waves of stress come hit me. Doubt and fear and worry. I'm like, oh my gosh, things aren't happening as fast as I would want them. Has that ever hit you before? Put a me below if you're willing to be a little bit transparent, because that's happened to be a lot. And I found one cure that solves everything. There's a saying in business, which is that when the river stops flowing, that's when crap rises to the surface. When the river stops flowing, that's when crap rises to the surface. And I'd be willing to bet that you feel anxious, you feel like things aren't happening. During that time, do a little assessment and think, in the last day, how much prospecting did I do? How many people did I interface with? How many conversations have I been having? Because what I've noticed is whenever I get those feelings, it typically follows after my new conversations dip. I'm stuck in a mode of waiting on that person that said that they would say yes and join my business or buy my product to actually do it. I'm waiting for that person that said that they would change the world and change the game with me, and they're not. I'm kind of hoping, I'm hinging my hopes and my dreams on some teammates that said they were going to do something, some people that said they were going to do something, and I stopped my own income producing activity. Whatever business that you're involved in, could be network marketing, could be health and wellness, could be travel, could be real estate. All business is conversation. As the great Eric Worre says, all business is conversation. And if you really think about it, that's how it works. Business is just a fall in your lap. We don't just wake up one day, and this is one of the biggest lies I hear in our profession. They say the product's so good, it sells itself. Have you ever heard that before? Product's so good, it sells itself. Well, I've never seen a product of mine that I'm selling pick up its own legs, walk its way over to someone's house, and it just ends up there. No, we have a job to do. In all business is conversation. All business deals with sales. All business deals with marketing. Every business, we have to help and serve other people. So here's something that I've realized that will solve any of those issues of fear and anxiety and worry and everything. Okay. Number 1, we are anxious because we are thinking that we need to sell everybody. There's this pressure. There's this like, oh my gosh, I need to boost my volume. Oh my gosh, I need to make more money. And that is a crippling fear and a feeling that paralyzes us. You can no longer allow those who grieve me about my business. I need to move on. Exactly, Michael. Well said right there. So the first thing is disconnect yourself from the outcome. Our goal is not to convince people in any business. Our goal is to help people. If you sincerely love helping people, comment 1 below. That's what business is, right? Service to the many leads to greatness. So the first cure to this anxiety and this fear that happens is realizing, okay, let me just disconnect and kind of like remove the burden of pressure. And I know there might be deadlines and promotions and things coming up, but the professional disconnects what they want from serving the person. Let me add another element to this. I'd be willing to bet that the results in your business suck when you are pressured and you're thinking, when you're talking to a prospect, you're thinking, I need them to buy because I need to hit this promotion. Who here has ever been sold to before? You felt sold. You know that negative sold? Put a 2 in the comments. You felt sold. You're like, I'm just a commission to them. Right? No one likes to feel sold. Everyone likes to buy, but no one likes to feel sold. Why do we feel sold? It's because of intention. You can feel and sense intention. And the intention can't be only from your own needs. The intention has to come from this, I want to help this person however that I can. Remove yourself from the picture. So you get motivated by your goals. So that then you get inspired to take the income producing activity of conversing with other people. But when you're actually conversing with someone, like if I'm talking to Pam right now, I have goals. I have big, huge goals. I just shared my goal with the entire warrior movement this last weekend. But you know, when I'm talking with Pam, I'm not like, Pam, you need to do what you need to do because I want what I want. No. I have to switch my brain. And at that moment, when I'm doing my work, it's all about them. Okay, so that removes the pressure. So what do I then do? All right, when I go to them, I just start having conversation. What kind of conversation? This is another place where people get tripped up in business and sales and marketing. What do I say? How do I say it? Like, what if they say this? And how do I respond to that? What if I look silly? Do you notice that all of these are self-serving questions and concerns? It's all about, how do I look? Business is not about you. Business is about the other person. So, how do you have a conversation? Like a normal person. So what I start to do, if I'm ever feeling stuck, as I get fired up by my goal, here's another saying for you. If you set yourself on fire, people run from miles away to watch you burn. So get super locked into your dream, your goal. Disconnect your goal, though, from the work when you're talking to people. And I just start talking to people. I just start saying hello. Some people ask me, James, how do you start a conversation? Well, if you have been in any birthday party, any friend's party, any networking event, how do we as human beings start conversations? It's not, Michael, what's your deepest, darkest secret? It's not, Diane, hey, I got this opportunity and you got to come check this out. It's, hello, how are you? What's been going on? Right? And you just have this normal conversation back and forth and back and forth. And what starts to happen is you will, if you're intentional about learning and listening, as you have more conversations with more people, some people get stuck. They're like, where do I have the conversation? Is email best? Is text best? Is phone call best? Is in-person best? Our networking group best? Our Facebook group best? Is TikTok best? They all work. I've gotten business from all the above because people are people. The vehicles can change, but people are people. To just start having conversations wherever you want to start having conversations. If this is clicking so far, put a me in the comments below. Like, it's super simple. Okay? So just start talking to people. And I just start loving on people. Honestly, this is what I'm in like a standstill and I'm just scared out of my mind and I don't know where to go. I just start talking. I just start opening it up. People that are not in my business, people that I just want to connect with, people you want to connect with too, right? You don't have to talk to everybody. There's almost 8 billion people in the world, right? You don't have to talk to talk to the people you want to talk to. Start making more friends. Some people say, James, you shouldn't sell to friends and family. That's what business is. Business is a relationship building business. How many things have you bought from a friend? Or how many people have you bought from people that you've trusted? You will not buy from people that you don't like, know, and trust. So it's all based and grounded off a relationship. But remember, our goal in this conversation is not necessarily to sell or to promote or to pitch. It's just to connect. I see my buddy Jonathan. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? And just start talking. Just start conversing. Just start loving on people. And here's what I've noticed is the more and more that I do this, let's say I have conversations, and quantity here is key. Don't just talk to 1 or 5 or 10. Talk to a lot of people. Just start getting yourself in the world. You're on fire. You want to help people and just start connecting. I have noticed this every single time. Now, I'll go through this in the next couple of days. But I've noticed that every single time I will find people that they start sharing things in their life that's going on that by coincidence, I might be able to help. So I end this with a story. I was out at a conference this last week. Went to a Christian business conference. Lots of fun. Was hearing an interview by the CEO and founder of Hobby Lobby, $8 billion business, right? Like, it's super cool. And I'm over there and I go with one of my friends. And I have no intent. I just wanted to go to the conference. I'm like, hey, you're a Christian entrepreneur too. Do you want to go with me? He came with me, right? Shout out to my buddy. And as we're just having normal conversation, I have no ulterior motive. I just want to love on my friend. You know what he starts to say? He says, James, man, I need to do something about my diet. Like, I haven't been feeling the best. I need to lose some pounds. I need to get my health in order. I'm like, really? Okay. And I start inquiring more and more and more. Maybe I'm in the health and wellness business. So I hear that. I'm like, all right, I'm not trying to pitch or sell anything. I'm just having a normal conversation. And you know what ends up happening? Is I ask him later, hey, I have a video I'd love to share with you about some things that can help you lose some weight, balance your body. Would you be down and take a look? He's like, for sure. Let's take a look. And who knows? He might be a customer, might be a partner. But where did it all start at? Your solution in business, if you're feeling stuck, set yourself on fire with your goals. Go out into the world, just start love on people, and just be keen on listening to them. Take yourself out of the picture. And I'm telling you, there are way more people in this world seeking for people that want to help them. And they're looking for you right now. They're looking for someone to want to listen to. They're looking for someone to actually care about them as people. All business is conversation. Be a real human being that just loves people. You start to do that, opportunities open up like crazy. So if that was encouraging or helpful for you today, put a 10 below and keep on tuning in for these next daily wisdoms. We are going to continue to unpack this. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you a very specific tactic that's going to be very, very helpful as well too. But in any business, this will help. All right. And if you're not in the warrior movement and you're curious about what we do trainings like this and a lot more, by the way. We help people build phone-based businesses. If you'd like more information, message a fellow warrior or fill in the bio with the work with me form below. And we'll keep on crushing it from there. All right, guys, keep on going with your run. It's going to be awesome. Warriors out.